Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Pocket Captains Pixels. Pocket Captains plays The Master of Orion 2. I forgot the name of my own web YouTube channel, but there you are. I've just been staring at my how I've been doing here, and I thought when I left last time we played, I was feeling pretty good about it. I mean, I always fall into this trap, don't I? I'm looking at all my accomplishments. I mean, look at all the worlds I have. Not bad. I have some shipyard worlds. I have some ships coming. And I have a basic gunship. And a basic gunship for me will help me survive the game. But I'm also looking at the enemy. I mean, the silicoids are out of control. And the Cylons, well, they're pretty powerful, but they're contained. But then look at up here. Sla. So that's the Sakra. The Sakra and the silicoids are a pretty heavy combination. In the middle of the Trilarians, and I'm kind of bottled in. So I'm not doing bad, and it's fortunate that I have a good relationship with everybody except for the Chrysalons. Speaking of which, let's go and see if we can make friendly with these nice fellas. Propose an aggression pact. Exchange tech. Oh, what do you want for telepathic training? That's always good. Supercomputer. No, thank you. It's not bad. It's really not bad, but it's not as strong as I would like. I mean, fleet-wise, I don't think I'm doing really well here. If we go over here, we look at our statistics. Yeah, population, I'm not doing the greatest. And if I go just fleet, yeah, humans are just a little ahead of the Cylons, and the Cylons are no great shakes at building ships because they're not really all that tough that way. So I'm evaluating this objectively, and I'm thinking I could be better. So what am I going to do? Well, I don't want to lose this game. I want to do better. So let's take a look. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I have been watching other people play Master of Orion, and it's been an education for me. I've been showing you the introductory, the basics of how to play the game based on what I understood using stock races. And I watched some other people, specifically Quill. If you have time, take a look at Quill playing Master of Orion 2. Now, he added something that I found very interesting. Normally, when I start a new world, I'll start freighter fleets and I'll start porting people over from one world to another to help them out. You've seen me do it. But that deprives me this world of the science that I need. What he's been doing is more interesting. Instead of loading up like this, like I've done, he drops some houses first. Like that. And you know something? It's pretty effective. Look at the housing rate. 64,000 per turn for that world, 2 out of 3. Well, I'm trying to get the third guy going. Basically, he speeds up the reproductive rate so that they get all the people on there he needs early as he can. So I don't need to transport people around. Here's another world. It's also 2 out of 3. Housing, 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 housing. Basically, all their productivity goes into building houses, which basically says your construction is now converted to babies. As many babies as you can. Now, this world, that's as big as it's going to get. 1 out of 4. Here's another new world. It's really effective on new worlds. And the idea of it made me cringe, and I went, isn't that kind of risky, putting stuff off? But you see, when they did show up, when they were ready to build, the boost was phenomenal. Everybody was working, and they didn't have to take anybody from his other worlds to do it. And I was really impressed. Yeah, Quill really made an impression on me. I have to admit, I was very, very, very impressed. So I'm going to try a little bit of that too. Let's do an experiment, see what happens. Hopefully I don't get my nose bloodied. But yes, I do. A6 normal and A6 under try. I think that was a mistake. I got 2 A6s going. Hope I don't confuse the two. I'm going to need an A7 next. So let's just click ahead. Oh, the elections are coming up. Hey, I'm actually up for election. Well, I'm going to abstain. Thanks anyway. Nobody would have voted for me that much anyway. Telepathic training, good for spying. I think I was headed for terraforming. Although, I'm looking at my tactical position. Yeah. Well, okay, I'll work on terraforming because my worlds definitely need to be bigger, but I think my military is soft, and I really have to make a concentrated effort. Now, defenders are fantastic. I love those ships. Yeah, I'm down a little soft on command points too. That may be due to a lack of star bases, because I definitely have the right technology in place. So we're going to have to build up those star bases. I definitely want to improve my attack and defense in this round. Okay, my negotiations are really good. I'm very happy with how that's going. I wonder, that's the wrong screen. I wonder what would happen if I tried to negotiate some more trade with the Cylons. I mean, they basically have everything. Oh, that's just fun. Powered armor. Where's it going to be for the anti-grav harness? Subspace. Thank you, but no thank you. Last thing I want is you to get a bigger fleet. Okay. So, we're on our way to terraforming, which we desperately need. You're making freighter fleets, which we also desperately need. Battle stations we own. And I could stand to throw a few of those up too for defense. Housing. I'm going to keep an eye on that. It's a good experiment. Let's click forward. Oh, galactic lore. Reveals the entire map. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Plus 22 in combat when it's planting Space Monster and Antarans. Except, I didn't know I really want to see the whole map yet. But I can't really turn down the bonus to attacking Antarans and Space Monsters, so. So, I want a starbase. Oh, sugar. Okay, it's peacetime. Research lab, supercomputer, starbase. I know, I just contradicted myself, didn't I? I said I wanted starbases, but I also want some research points. We're not at war yet. I'm playing a little game now. The thing about making these defenders is they're really good for taking out monsters. Have we found a monster world? Let's go, no, let's find something. Let's go by size. Minerals. Let's do minerals. Electra. Anybody here have monsters? Because that's the one thing I think we've been a little light on is monsters. There's nothing here saying that we found any worlds with monsters on them. Although Electra looks very enticing. It's probably a monster world. Yeah. I'm willing to bet that's going to end up being a monster world. So it's a good thing we have these defenders. We have 3 of them right now. Because those are really good at taking out monsters. So we have 3 more coming. We're going to need a colony ship. And we're going to finally get a decent shipbuilding world. That's good for us. And then we're going to turn this world over to making gunships too, I think. Yeah. Because I want an attack fleet. I don't want to sit here vulnerable. There's a defender. And we're going to put all those together. Yeah, looks like it's revealing what the planets are, but it's not going to reveal whether there's monsters there unless I actually go there. Spy, research lab, starbase. Okay. So far, the housing should pop off automatically when the world has reached maximum capacity. So it's really kind of a set it, forget it thing. They're just going to build up their numbers. These two, I mean, looking at how many worlds I'm behind by. Oh, yeah, we have a missile base. I forgot about that. How many worlds we're behind by? We're really not that far advanced yet. We're really behind in construction as well. Oh, 5 food. That's an oversight we have to fix. Better. More research, please. That's one of the reasons why I'm going for the terraforming as much as I can. I need to get more guys up into the research. Missile base. 100 tries well defended. And silicoid scientists stumbled upon the secrets of molecular compression. GNN is on the scene to bring you your empire's growing strength. Oh, well, apparently I'm doing well as far as star systems are concerned. So I'm just going to crank up the volume a little bit. God's got its star base. Now, I think... Here, I'm going to put you in housing for a minute. I got to check something. I think housing is a great idea for you. I've got to keep an eye on Normo. Normo's going to need... I got to pick worlds for battle stations. Normo needs a battle station. Undertry and A4 Shipyard should all be building battle stations. Let's go to normal. It's building housing. Fantastic. Under try. Hydroponics. You know what? Love you. Housing. That's a good idea. There's that warble in the sound again. It's been there since the beginning of time. No, I want that getting going. And A4 shipyard, I believe, was the other one. Gunship and housing. Yep. Sorry, that housing belongs there. Gunship. That was out of necessity because somebody had to start building. And you really shouldn't be farming on this world, which is a shock to my farming capability, so I got to take you out of research and put you over there. But I need you to concentrate, I'm afraid, on building me that gunship. Yep, above all else. I would love to put a battle station on there, and I really do need to once we get some gunships built. Oh, you're going to deny me terraforming. You bugger. Marine barracks. Did I need that? How about a space academy? And you build me a gunship. How about you share the burden? In fact, hey, let's put all hands on deck. Yep, that's the thing to do. Everybody help out. Not a high building world, but again, it's got a little problem with not having enough resources in form of farming, and it's not a very big world. Yeah, we definitely need to colonize, to build terraforming, if for no other reason to jam more people on these planets. I mean, I've got basically every spare guy I've got constructing, very few people doing researching. So even though I have all these worlds and I'm not doing badly that way, I'm not making the best. There they are, Space Dragon. Exactly as expected. My poor little explorer. Terraforming, yay! So, going down here, Cybertronic computer is the way to go, because if I'm going to build warships, I need the weapons to hit. So I've got to start thinking about that now. I've also got to think about how incredibly slow my ships are. Which is more important? Well, I think hitting the target is. So cybersecurity link, but we do also have to put some serious thought into how, well, not how quickly, but how slowly our ships are moving. The fastest ships go first. So there's another one. Head it down there. Now I think I'm building them up on here to protect under try until it's ready to go, because it is vulnerable. But I want that shipyard as a priority, so as soon as we get enough defenders, which is now. Okay. You know what? You head up to there. You little scout ship, doing a fine job. Continue to scout ship over there. I kind of know what that world's going to be already. I can peek. I've got that guy with that special knowledge. Ultra poor swamp. Well, la-di-da. Gas giant. Well, we can take a pass on that one. But let's send the fleet back to Normo. It might be worth risking under try if we can get that ultra rich world. I hate to do it. Under try is not a bad world. And it is very vulnerable right now. It's got really nothing to defend it except for a missile base. But a missile base is better than a sharp stick in the eye. And we're going to risk a little to get something better. Gunships are coming. Let's see what happens. Defender. Wish we were better friends with the Chrysalons. With the Silicoids. Sorry, Chrysalons are homeworld. With the Silicoids. That ship is not getting back there anytime soon. There, exactly as advertised. Okay, nothing going on there. Space Academy's finished, which means we're now building a second gunship. And you know, we do need them 2 at a time. Marine barracks. That is A3 mine, and they were building me those fine ships. And I'm okay with that. I think housing and trade goods would be my next ones, because it's good to have some funding. But let's get the housing up. I want every world maximized for housing. Some of these are going to be looking at terraforming very soon too. In fact, why am I not terraforming? I've made a tactical mistake. I've been so wrapped up in my defense. That's it. I get down a certain path and I miss things. That's right. Terraform. I need that space. 9 versus... There's not really much of an improvement there. Radiated swamp? No, I think not. Terraform. That's the way to go. Toxic. Not much I can do about you, I'm afraid. Gah. And I'm not going to interrupt you while you're busy doing your thing. Marine barracks is radiated. And you know what? These look like good ideas, but somebody else has got to build spies. We have to think about the defense of the realm. A little short on food, too, I see. This is getting to be a real problem. Terraforming's arrived just in time. Yep, you're not ready. You're already Terran. Tundra. Building a starbase. That is actually very good news. Terraform away. Housing. I know that's because you're small, but that's radiation, so an under try. Toxic. So even though I have terraforming, the tragedy is there's not a lot I can do with it right now. And here comes the enemy. The Antarans. Well, this is great news. Am I the biggest? Are they coming for me? Do I see them on... Sometimes, if you look, there's a little X on the map that shows you which race they're coming after. And they didn't actually come out and call me out directly, so it may not be me. Come on, gunships. We need you. You're slow. Very, very slow. Oh, did you see that ship heading over there? Colony ship. Fantastic timing. You know what? Thank you, sir. I'll have another. There was a Chrysalon ship there. I could have inspected them. 8 turns. An eternity. An eternity. Now that one's going to be there in 6 turns. So there better be 2 turns to there. 3. Hokey doodle. Okay. That's too fast. He's going to arrive before the attack fleet does. We'll send him to Tryon. Tryons unfortunately has a world. If I forget and colonize it, I'm going to be really upset because I want Electra. What about Comorium? That too has a world I could colonize. Well, I'll just have to remember not to colonize it. We got spies. Good number of spies too. If I had a war fleet, I'd be spying on the Chrysalon, the silicoids right now. That's a resource you can't turn down. Okay, yes. Food is a problem. So is research. Research is definitely suffering for the lack of food. I don't remember this being quite the problem before, but I've never seen such a pitiful bunch of worlds, but that's my fault for picking them, I guess. I have worlds, but I'm not big enough. I haven't expanded enough to take advantage of them. I will soon. Just not yet. It's agony that's waiting. Cybersecurity. Cybertronic computer is the first decent, I think, computer. I mean, there are other ones past this one, but I found this one gives me all the bang for the buck I need. Weather control's looking good. Don't give in. Defense of the realm. Cybertronic computer will hit just about everything. Okay. You're calling to say what good friends we are. Cybersecurity link. You're offering me junk. No, thank you. I appreciate the offer. I do. I really do. But no thank you. Well, he wasn't seriously spying on you anyway. We finished a spy. Now we're going to work on a new spy. That's maybe enough spies for a while. So, yeah, housing, then trade goods. Okay, no thank you. So let's get that place up to full pop, because I could certainly use the research to make up for the fact that Homeworld is getting pummeled for research. Can I take out another one? I can. I don't know what happened, but it's all good news for me. Was terraforming going on that I didn't know about? It doesn't matter. A couple of worlds are about to pop, which means my food problem is about to be a little bit alleviated. Undertry is now making, I see, they've got a full crew. They've got a full staff, thanks to Mr. Quill. Definitely Google Quill and Master of Orion 2. He's got that and some other ideas, which I'm going to look at. And this one here also, the housing's popped, and we're an automated factory with a full crew. They're even pretty happy. All right. You know, I respect that man, and he's fun to watch. Okay, now, that colony ship is about to arrive. I have to be careful. Note to self, do not colonize, do not colonize. Good boy. Terraforming. Well, gah, how about that? You terraformed. And you know, it couldn't have happened to a nicer group of guys. Marine barracks and housing for me, please. I'm considering battle station there, but let's get the numbers up. Let's get those researches up. I did it again. I said researches, didn't I? Gunship in 6. 16. Mine 2. I don't think you're really suitable for this job, but as soon as we take that world, and it's very important to me that we take that world. This world is now 3 turns away. Yep, we'll send them out together at the same time. That should be 6. Launch. This should be both arriving at the same time. Just because I'm a completist, we'll go to Siru. Yeah, Normo is sitting there with its butt hanging out, waiting for the extra person. 73,000 per turn. Yeah, that's going quite quickly. I'm quite happy with that. Gunship in 5. I don't think I have... I always debate this. Do I slow it down, the construction, in favor of getting the Cybertronic computer? It always backfires. I have to hold off on that. No. Always avoid the uniting, because then they're picking a war with somebody you like, and then they want you to go to war with them too. And that causes issues. Housing, trade goods. Let's get our science numbers going. 5 out of 14. Yes, yes, yes. That makes me happy. It's a poor world, so I wasn't looking to build a battleship there anyway. Oh, I feel good things coming for our science now. Hindsight being what it is, I've got 2 gunships. I wonder theoretically if I should be converting him to gunship 2. You know, I think I should. I think I'm being a fool. Give me a gunship on this world. If I'm going to go all in. Yes, the science points were nice, but security is becoming a problem, I think. And they need these ships to defend me and my noble people. Scouts arrived at Siru, and of course it's a gas giant, exactly as that galactic lore genius predicted. Can't get there from here. Oh, I could get... No, can't reach Orion. Not exactly breaking my heart either. Little scout, you have gone as far as you can for the moment. But if I put you to there, and if that world falls on schedule, then you could pop up to Nihilus and give me a peek of what that world looks like. Space Dragons attack. Oh, you cowardly little monster, you. That's because I don't have antimatter drive yet. If I did, that would have been a different story. You know, he might just survive the first salvo to kill another ship. That's awkward. But the ship is easily replaced. Get down here and join the party. Yes, he's going to blow up another ship, but he is not going to survive this battle. Oh. He didn't fire. We lost 1 ship. And I think this armada is big enough to defend this world. Sweet. Colony ship. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, I feel good things happening. What did I say I was up to? A8? A9? I'm going to go A9. It's a special world. A. Whoops. Back up, big guy. A009. Or is it just A9? Uh-oh. Can't remember my own naming conventions now. Let's go A09. 09? Can't remember. Shipyard. So I wonder what we're going to put on this world. Housing. Automated factory. Missile base. But we're not going to wait till the whole world is filled up. I can't afford to. I need to get a missile base and a star base. Probably actually a battle station. This is an ultra-rich world. Normally I don't go right to battle station, but this world could probably do it. These are in 180,000 per turn. Oh, I love ultra-rich. He's going to populate this world like rabbits in springtime. Here we go. We're going to hold and defend this world no matter what. I can't redirect you yet. Normo could send some people, of course, because I don't want to do that anymore, but I don't have anybody to send. It's an important world. It's a very important world to me, and I don't want anything to happen to it. It's my new shipyard. How did my naming go? I put A9. A009. So it's right at the top, isn't it? Whoops. That's okay. That's okay. It's a good place for it. I'll keep an eye on it there. That is my shipyard world. It is the place to go. It's going to be the one that churns out my big... Famous. Yeah, why not? Starbase. How am I doing for my leaders? Am I all full up? Anybody not pulling their weight? Nope. I love these guys. Yep, they're all good crews. They're not assigned any ships yet. Nobody's worthy of this crew. The gunship. The first of many. Arr. That'll learn the enemies of the Empire. We're getting ready for war. And since there's a shipyard there, I think we're going to leave it right there. And I'm going to start picking which group I'm most worried about. And I'll be honest with you, it might just be the silicoids. It's hard to say. The Trilarians are close. The silicoids, takes a little planning. Both these and these guys can overwhelm you with numbers. But the nice thing about taking the silicoids, if I don't kill them, and I don't plan to, I don't think I can as a human, is I get to inherit their tremendous construction capability. They don't eat food, and they don't produce pollution, which means they just build. They are phenomenal builders. And my guys, being better researchers, I could redirect them to doing more research than construction. This stuff here is better done in a silicoid world. The problem is taking it. They are, again, good constructors. They're also very hardy. It's going to be a tough battle, especially because they're so big. That's a lot of gunships. But gunships we need. Okay. Somebody's spying on my buddies. This thing may change whether I like it or not. I don't want to lose them, but if the Trilarian, they're in my face. I may have to change. See, this is the thing. Pacing, I tend to go a little... If you're learning this game, you might want to learn that my pacing's always off. And even I'm catching up now. I don't feel like my fleet is big enough. And I want to go to war now, but my fleet isn't big enough. It's a problem. 1, 2, 3. They're building really slowly. I would love to go up the construction tree and give them a little kick in the pants. There's lots of nice toys up here for speeding up their construction. But I hate when I go to war and I miss the target. And I hate that I'm so slow. So I have to consider construction probably after... Do I get this? Finally, I can hit the target. Let's go up here and grab myself some bombs. Heck yeah, bombs. Bombs are good. And let's redesign that battleship that I've only just finished. I want to make sure it has a good targeting computer. It only takes a second. Class 1 shield targeting computer. Yes, that's a gunship. Which world? It's not this one. Go back to building it. And it doesn't cost me anything. Take that one off, put it back on. He's just going to carry on where he left off. A3 mine. Nope, wasn't this world. Here's that one. A4 shipyard. You betcha. There's my gunship. Refit it. Now refitting that, it hasn't changed fundamentally. It'll take one turn. It's worth the turn. Now it's got a targeting computer. I could take battle scanner off, but the Trilarians are really good combat, and I could miss them. I'll vote for myself, see what happens. Nope, no 2/3 majority. Not getting out of the game that easy. Gunship's back on the line. Fusion bombs. Fusion drive. Ion pulse cannons are fun. Bypassing all armor and structure, completely ineffective against monster and Terrans, but they overload the systems and just do damage to the systems. So basically you get the ship intact. A lot of fun if you're a Bulrathi, because Bulrathis like to board ships. I said they have a ground combat bonus, but they also have a space combat boarding bonus. It's the same bonus. Remember, whatever you use in ground combat, you use to board ships as well. Smart Money says shield capacitors, though. Colony ship. Jolly good. Well, everybody, I guess on that note, I've learned something. Housing is definitely a great way to start out. I strongly recommend it. Thank you again, Quill, for the suggestion. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for listening. I think that's going to have to be it for tonight. Hopefully next week we get to some interesting battles. But until then, remember to try and have a little bit of fun every day. Get more tips at pocketcaptains.com.